Coach, another successful weekend, wrapping up the regular season. What's the mindset? How's this team feel heading into postseason play?
Well, I think we got to feel good about where we are offensively. Swung the bat really well this weekend. We had a lot of big performances. Courtney Coveney on day one with 3 home runs, swung the bat really well. Ashley Harden had 2 home runs on Friday and 1 yesterday. And Kylie Moore hit a couple home runs on Friday and missed one yesterday by about 3 inches. So, I'm excited about where we're at offensively. Pitching-wise, Kylie's throwing the ball well. She's given us what she can, and that's good for us right now. Cammie Merrill is coming out of the bullpen and doing a really good job as a closer for us, and Alexis Alfonso is doing her job also. So we're going to kind of pitch by committee as we go into the postseason, and hopefully Kylie can go out and give us strong innings to start, and we'll run everybody else in behind her and see what we can do.
Getting the bye in the first round of the tournament, is that helpful, or would you rather get on the ground running right away?
Well, considering where we are with Kylie, I would rather have the bye. I wouldn't want to play 2 games on the first day because that would really stretch our pitching out. But obviously we have to be prepared because whoever we play is going to come off some momentum. We'll win in the first game, and we have to make sure we come out early and shut that down. But I think the bye, especially with the weather conditions, it's going to be pretty hot in San Angelo. I think a bye helps us.
As far as, just you personally, what is it like to be able to be a part of 5 straight 40-plus win seasons?
We're fortunate. We've been very fortunate that, we haven't seen much of a drop-off, from year in and year out. The talent level just keeps coming in and keeps performing. Last year we were nervous because we had such a big graduation class, and Shani Starkey and Brittany Cruz and Courtney Coveney came in and did a great job for us. And, this year, again, you're always concerned about graduation, but now it's Alex Cordell and Shanna McBroom and Maddie Green and those people that just continue to come in and continue to understand the level we're trying to play at, and I think that's a big reason for the success we've had.
The regional rankings, if you win the LSC tournament, do you think you'll jump to 1, or do you think you're going to be kind of just there at 2?
No, I don't think there's any chance that Angelo moves out of the number 1 spot. They've played well all year long, and they've separated themselves from the rest of us. And I think the key is we need to go down to the tournament and play well, get to the championship game, and if we have a chance to win it, great, because that would solidify us in the 2 spot. Right now St. Mary's and us are very tight in that race, and we have to continue to win, and maybe somebody will help us down there in their tournament and hang a loss on them, and that would be big.
How welcomed of a sight was it to see Brittany Cruz hit a couple of home runs and kind of get off the schneid a little bit?
Yeah, Brittany had some really good at-bats this weekend, and Friday she swung the bat well, and yesterday she hits the first home run, and felt good about where she was, and then the inning before her second home run, she makes the inning-ending play in right field and goes face first into the wall, and we didn't even know if she was going to go to the plate for that at bat, and she steps up and hits another ball out of the ballpark. So it's good to have Cruz swinging well right now. Obviously, it keeps the bottom of our lineup engaged. Alex Cordell right now leads the Lone Star Conference in batting average in conference-only games. So when you're 9 holes doing that, and if Cruz can do what she's doing in the 8, we get that lineup turned back over to Ibram and everybody else and make a lot of good things happen.
Talk about Ibram and just the season she's had. And statistically, she's had a phenomenal year. Just kind of talk about that and what she brings to the team.
Shay's got a great mindset. We last year she hit in the 3 spot for us, and that's a key role. And we brought her in and said, hey, we need you to move to the 4 and hit behind Ashley and kind of provide us what we need out of the 4 spot. And then midway through the season, we say, hey, kid, you got to move up to the leadoff spot, and she's just taken off since we moved her there. And she has such a good approach. She's so mentally engaged at the plate, and she has the ability to hit for power, but she has a great eye and just does a good job of putting the ball in play. And I'm glad to see her having the senior year she's having.
Having her as a leadoff hitter, what does that do for the rest of the lineup?
Well, some people look at it and go, why do you put one of your best hitters at the leadoff spot? Well, we're not a speed-oriented team. I'm not concerned about stolen bases, never have been. So we want to have our best hitting opportunities aligned. And I think when we have Shea in the leadoff spot, and like I just said, when Cruz and Cordell will turn the lineup over with runners on and her at the plate, that gives us a great scoring opportunity. And then we go right into Coveney, Harden, Moore, Smith. I mean, I just think it's a great setup for us having her in the leadoff spot.
And she's kind of in a unique position. She's the lone senior field player. How is she like handling that, and does she bring leadership to the team?
Oh yeah, you know, Shea's got a great personality. You know, she leads by example most of the time. She'll say things when she has to, but you know, she's engaged. You know, she comes out and she works hard at practice, and you know, I think that she just doesn't put a lot of pressure on herself, and I think that's really a key to the season she's having.